What's interesting, and we've talked a lot about Antonio Conte, Mark Ogden writing today that Brendan Rodgers is actually ahead of Conte because they're concerned of Jose Mourinho Mark II when it comes to the Italian coming in and causing chaos. Brendan Rodgers, they feel, is more manageable as a man. Is that a good reason to go for Rodgers ahead of Conte?
Absolutely. So you're going for the same thing as you had in the guy you're getting rid of?
Well, Brendan Rodgers has been more successful than Ole.
Hold on a second. By the way, I just got to stop you for 1 second there. Brendan Rodgers at Liverpool had a worse record than Ole.
Where did they finish under Rodgers?
Under Rodgers, they were 7th or 6th, then they were 2nd,
right, okay.
and then they were 6th.
Okay, and what's he done at
Leicester? Hold on a second. Sorry I answered your question.
Yeah.
Ole's gotten United into Champions League 2 out of 3 years.
Right.
Brendan got Liverpool into Champions League 1 out of 0 out of 3 years. Now, hold on a second, I'm not finished. You asked the question, I'll give you the answer.
I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I'll tell you what we're doing. We've sat here and criticised Ole from the minute he walked in the door because he loses big games. He loses finals. He can't win any trophies. How many trophies did Brendan Rodgers win at Liverpool in 3 years? The same time that Ole's been at United.
So are we saying
Zero.
Are we saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a better coach than Brendan Rodgers?
I am telling you that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has a better record at Manchester United.
So are you saying
over the same period of time? You won't let me finish because you know you're wrong.
Are you saying he's a better coach than Brendan Rodgers?
I'm not telling you that.
Oh, Stevie, come on! Look at what he's done at Leicester.
I like the way he plays the game. But we're sitting here, and all we've said since Ole Gunnar got the job was, at Manchester United, it's about trophies.
Sure.
Well, Brendan had the big job at Liverpool, one of the biggest jobs ever, and he never got a trophy. The same as Mr. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
So that's it, he should be written
off. But now we're saying that... Well, why all of a sudden is Brendan Rodgers? I'll tell you, here's another one. So, to manage one of the biggest clubs in the world, Manchester United, you need to have some sort of strength, some sort of strong characteristic, whether people like it or not. And that's what they've had. Your Mourinho's, even your Van Gaal. He's somebody you listen to. You don't listen to Ole. And I'll tell you what, nobody listens to Brendan Rodgers either. Brendan Rodgers doesn't have the character to be the leader of Manchester United.
How come he's done so well at Leicester then?
Different ball game. He goes to Leicester and it's, you know what, if you can get in the top 4 then that's great. Right. But you know what, we want to play nice football and we want to be in and around there. That's a different ball game than being a manager of Liverpool and Manchester United where you're supposed to be the best.
I can hear you, Jan. I'm not ignoring you, but I am just going to, because Shaka, you thought Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah. I listen, given the football...
What about everything Stevie's just said? He's saying Solskjaer's a better coach.
Absolutely, it's valid, but I think you're looking for an upgrade.
You try to get yourself out with your usual smarty pants.
Well, no, I'm just saying Shaka
always saying he's a better coach. I told you I never said that. I've just told you that Brendan Rodgers, in the same position that Ole's been in for 3 years, has a worse record than Ole. So clearly, he should be given the job.
Do you want some candy? Shaka?
I think Brendan Rodgers is an upgrade on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's a step in the right direction. I have the same concerns around Conte that I have with Jose Mourinho. That culturally, it's just not the type of manager that's done well, that stayed for long at Manchester United. While you're waiting for that, whoever it may be, Zidane to change his mind or Flick to give up the Germany job or whatever it is, I think Brendan Rodgers is an upgrade on what you have now and gets you to that point.
I'm tempted to go to Jules just to annoy Jan, but Jan?
No, you can annoy me because you guys annoy me now. It's what when we do an analysis on who will be the next manager of Manchester United, like we try to base the analysis over the fact we do know. I mean, to say that why is Brendan Rodgers not better coach than this and or Ole Gunnar is not? But that is an opinion. Let's just have an opinion. Fair. Let's have an opinion. But what we have to see that when we bring in a manager, which manager do you come after? When they had Jose Mourinho there, they took in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because the club was so down. They need to square it up again. So then we have to see. Will they go for a Conte again? Will they go for that type again that they need to repair when Ole Gunnar came in because of what happened at the end? Nothing against Jose Mourinho, but at the end of his time at Manchester United, he was done. If we do this analysis and we take it all the way, the best one to bring in was David Moyes. Oh, wait, they've tried that. He's doing a fantastic job at West Ham. Let's try that. Oh, no, we've started there again. And Mourinho lost 6-1 against Norwegian Bodø/Glimt, so we can't bring him in either. Let's just use the fact that we see at the moment. And of course, Manchester United management will be risky taking on Conte. That's nothing to do for Conte. That is just the type of manager he is. He's a fantastic manager, winning trophies. He's sad sometimes, he's demanding sometimes, but where is the fact that Manchester United owners and the management, that 3 years ago, they repaired from Mourinho that he will be the favourite? This is just a spin thing, and then we'll see what happened at the end. But let's try to base it on facts that we do know, and not these opinions going around of who is the better coach and not the better coach. We don't know.
But we do know, don't we, Jules? That
We
Antonio
don't
Conte,
know.
Wait, just on pure record, Jan, we know. We know that Antonio Conte is the best manager around in that list.
You didn't take my point, Dan. He may be a more successful coach in the terms of his leadership. But when 3 years ago, Manchester United repaired a management of Mourinho, and Conte and Mourinho is not 100% alike, but they're some of the kind category as leaders. So why should the Glazers, why should the management then go for Conte now? And listen to some. I mean, whole week I've been on Twitter with these Manchester United fans, and some of them, they want Manchester United to lose against Tottenham to leave Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so he can be fired. What kind of fans are they? Please tell me.
So, Jan, if Solskjaer goes, who do you want?
I am not manager or management or leadership of Manchester United.
Well,
but
so why do we even do this show? What's the point of doing this show?
We'll
all sit here and say, well, we're not in charge. We're not on the Man United board.
No. I'm not trying to be Craig Burley here at all. I mean, of course we should discuss it, but I think that we should discuss it on how we think the Glazers and the management of Manchester United will think. That is my point. I love Conte. Conte is a proven record at Chelsea, at Inter, for the Italian national team. I love it the way he's the manager. But there is no way, there is no reason why the Glazers and the management now should think of him as a replacement for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because they just repaired that 3 years ago.
Jules?
Well, to start with, there's still differences between Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho. I don't know why in the last few days in England, a lot of people have said, oh, Conte is the same as Mourinho. No, it's not the same at all. I think that Conte would come in with his winning mentality and shake things up for sure. Yes, of course, I can see the reservation from people at the board at United because he's such a strong character, strong personality, that he speaks his mind up all the time, which at times can be a bit toxic, of course. So I can see why they go like, oh, I'm not so sure about having this kind of guy on our bench. I get that. But I still think that he would shake things up and change something. And there would be certainly a difference between him and Ole. They're very different managers and all of that. The thing is, Brendan Rodgers, I think, ticks a few of the boxes of what the Glazers want. And of course, we can again argue on what he did at Liverpool, although that was a long time ago. He was a very different manager, much younger back then. I think he made a lot of silly mistakes, if you want, especially in terms of man management, that he would not do again now. But yeah, of course, there's pros and cons for Conte, for Rodgers, for Ole to stay and keep the job until the end of the season. For example, for Zinedine Zidane, who doesn't want to come, but still there's pros and cons even for him. But that's the case for every club and every manager. It's never 100%, let's go for him, he's amazing, he's perfect. No one is never perfect for any football club. So that's the dilemma that the Glazers will face tomorrow, depending on the result, on Wednesday, next weekend after the Manchester derby. And again, whether they keep Ole or not for longer, and who they go for if they decide to sack him. But this is the life of owning a football club or being a sporting director or anything. You have to make those choices where often it's a split opinion almost.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.